Hello everybody. How you doing? Happy holidays. I hope everybody had a blessed and fulfilled Thanksgiving. I know I surely did. The older we get, it seems like things are changing. People don't celebrate the holidays as we normally do. And then, of course, as you get older, it's not the same as when you were kids because, majority of your relatives that was here when you was a kid are no longer around. So it make it tend to be a lot different. But hey, subscribers, how are you doing? Long time no see. I hope everybody's in the best of health, best of spirit, doing well, doing fine, enjoying. If you have a day off today, enjoying your day off or whatnot. It's time to put those leftovers up. I'm getting to the place where I don't want any leftovers, or not probably one day after the holidays, and after that, I don't want none. But good to see you guys. I got on here because hopefully, I know a lot of you guys have been seeing this case with this young lady by the name of Shanquella Robertson. Okay. Her and her friends went to Cabo, Mexico for a get together and a birthday party for one of their fellow friends. It was 7 of them. Okay, y'all have to excuse me because I really don't know all. I don't remember. I'm getting up in age, so names with me is going left and right, right? But she went on this trip with her friends. What I have heard and understand is that she sponsored the trip for her friends. They both had went to college together. One of them, Khalil, one of the dudes, was supposed to be her best friend. Somebody that she knew before she knew the other five. The other five was, what I'm understanding is Khalil friends that he had introduced to her. And so that's how they became really good friends. Well, they went to Mexico and was supposed to, like I said, to have a good time, celebrate one of the friends' birthday, Noxir. But for whatever reason, an incident popped up. Shanquella wound up deceased and left in Mexico by her so-called friends, associate, best friend, okay? The video shows up of one of the girls named Dejanay fighting on Shanquella, right? Shanquella not fighting back. You also hear the friends in the background. One of them, asking Shanquella, why don't you fight back? She responds, no, right? Considering that Noxir, he didn't leave with the rest of the crew, right? So he arrived a day late. So it seems like something went wrong between the time they left and the time he arrived, okay? In the video, you see that Shanquilla is naked. It looked like maybe she was in her room. I don't know. In her room, because like I said, they say that she sponsored the trip, and it's 2 videos out. The first video with her, fighting is in like a master bedrooms, and then the second one when they show her walking around talking about it don't take that long for you bitches or for you hoes to get naked. Where y'all at? Right? You see like little rooms. So I'm thinking that was the rooms that the friends was issued to, considering she sponsored a trip, which would make sense. And it just behooves me to see. I want to know what caused this type of incident. If somebody is sponsoring a trip for you, or even just paying majority of it or not, you still put your little in because for some whatever reason it is, you may not have all them funds, but they like, okay, I do this here and y'all just do that and don't even worry about it. Just pay me later. What caused them to want to jump on this girl like that? What would cause them to stand around like elementary children and watched her get beat up to the point that her back was broke, her neck was snapped, and then they said she also had damage to the spleen. Okay, when you know, understandable. I don't know. They say she had a smart mouth. I mean, I don't know what happened, but that's what I really want to know. What sparked this off for them to have so much hate and animosity in their heart that they sat there and watched this girl come to her demise. Okay, the show they come in there. They gonna only show you what they want you to see. So they can get you to feel the way that they want you to feel. They're not gonna really show you, because if you think about it and you look at the video, they was arguing before Deja and they just said, "I just want to fight. I'm sick of you." Which them words speak volumes. When she said, "I'm sick of you," what was Shanquella doing? Was she like stunting on them? Was they called broke bitches every now and then? You motherfuckers need me. Was that the case? And if that was the case and she been doing this, why even fool with her? Why even go anywhere with her? Like, leave her alone. She really wasn't y'all friend anyway. She was Khalil's friend. Understood? And they saying Khalil was the one in the background saying, "Shaquilla, why don't you fight?" And she said no. Was this the first time they fought this girl? And if it's not the first time they fought her, why would she even go? This doesn't make any sense at all. It does not make any sense. Like, what was the argument? Because I'm quite sure if they taped their fight, they taped their argument. It was an argument that happened before it was decided to throw blows. You understand? It does not make any sense. I've worked with a lot of different. I'm like a trick of all trades. I worked in different, even though I have my degree in law, I worked in different places, and I have worked with some people with spinal cord injuries. And it's understood. You can tell that they said that the light skinned girl winner, had gave the final blow. They said it was a video that showed up showing her body slamming Shaquilla, which I'm yet to see. I mean, some people say they seen it. I haven't. But, I don't see everything. And it's because they said they pulled it off the neck. But to me, when Deja swung Shaquella and she landed in that sitting stand, don't y'all notice that's when her demeanor changed and her head did this? I'm thinking that's when her neck was broke. I'm thinking that's when her neck was broke, because remember, because Deja was fighting her so hard, she damn near spondulated out the damn patio. She had to catch herself on that pillar because she was for real. And you see when she lift that girl head up and say, "Get up, I'm sick of your shit." So what if this girl had been doing shit to y'all, why did y'all even go anywhere with her? Like, what was really the biggest picture? Did y'all take her down there to whoop her ass and it just went too far? Why would you go all the way to Mexico to fuck up a trip that if she sponsored it, obviously you couldn't get there by yourself with this nonsense, And unfortunately, the other friend, which I don't even understand, Noxir, the one that got on Instagram pleading his side, he shows up a day late. Now, he said he was supposed to celebrate his birthday. Then he said that he missed the shelf. He missed some of the activities. So what was the purpose of coming? You understand what I'm saying? What was the purpose of him coming? I'm quite sure when he got off that airplane and called his friends, they laced him up about what the hell was going on. I'm quite sure. He was trying to get his shit together by the time he got there. Maybe he was in shock and didn't believe it. Khalil, which is the best friend to Shanquella, he called the parents and was like, "Oh, okay, she got alcohol poisoning." And I started thinking when the mom and daddy was saying that, and the mama was like, "Yeah, well, just call me back." So obviously, when Shanquella get fucked up, she gets fucked up. And this wasn't the first time that the parents ever heard of her drinking too much or partying too much, because it was okay with them, like, okay, just call me when she get up. For you to feel that way, obviously she's been with Khalil before. She's been way intoxicated or whatever. And obviously he called the parents in that time and made sure Shaquela got home safe. That's why the mama probably was not really like worried, because she knew that Shaquela got fucked up before with him and she made it home. Everything was good. It just because you got to make it make sense. You understand what I'm saying? You got to make it make sense. And they talking about, was she dead already in that hammock when he said we already got a dead body? Because they had already redressed her, because Khalil said, Noxia said when she got there, he got there, she on some pajamas. Was they dragging her all around the house? What was really the fuck going on? They finally called and got the ambulance. The doctor dropped the ball. Because she had a care of duty when she went there and seen that girl wasn't responsive. It wasn't up to the children's decision to send her to the hospital. She should have just sent the girl to the hospital. Due to she couldn't get an IV, and she said that was due to being dehydrated, and the girl had marks on them. Mind you, in Cabo, Mexico, tourists, drinking, drugs. I'm quite sure they see a whole bunch of accidents that happen from the tourists. Or whatnot, but she had to carry duty, and she fumbled the ball. Was it a money exchange? Because they said she had $17,000 on her. You understand? Did they pay the doctor off? Did they pay the police off? And they told them they had X amount of time to get away from over there? But considering that it wasn't supposed to get out, the video surfaced, and now Mexico got a CYA. Because I don't really think that they really trying to get these kids, and I call them kids because they're younger than me, okay? I know they're adults. I don't think that Mexico is really pursuing this for Shaquela. I think they're doing it for themselves, because now them kids then went down there and fucked up their money. When this got released, this video, no telling how many people called and canceled their reservations for this villa. No telling how much money they lost within them couple of weeks from this villa due to this video being released. Who released the video? I think Noxia made a bad mistake when he got on Instagram trying to explain. We are not the ones that he needs to explain to. What I do want to know, explain to me why you was going to her mama house, lying to her for 4 days until you found out, or Khalil, until you found out that she knew the truth. And you've been all in this lady's house eating her food, going on trips with her and her family, and here you is lying to her about her kid. That's some evil demonic shit right there. I hate to see this. It's unfortunate. It's the holidays or whatnot, and this shit is going on. You have to watch your friends. You know how your friends, when you walk in the room and they change up their demeanor. You know how they link up together and you be by yourself. You really know. You don't have to belong nowhere. You don't need no. I'm an only child, and my mama always said, you was born by yourself, you gonna die by yourself. You don't really need no friends, because one thing and two things about it. You are your own best friend, and you are your own worstest enemy. And you try to find people like-minded like you. And obviously, I don't know if they was plotting and planning, but it didn't take nothing for them to sit up like elementary kids and videotape this shit. Who the hell they was on FaceTime with? What made it okay? Once they seen that girl not fighting, somebody should have said, okay, leave her alone. She ain't fighting. Whatever. You got her, and let that be it. But if y'all was gonna whoop her ass and she survived, y'all thought she probably wasn't gonna press charges or come back. It don't make no sense. But Noxia, you get on Instagram and the way you discuss her, I was trying to help her ass. What do you mean her ass? You ain't like her either? I was rubbing on her and listening to Summer Walker. Now I heard they said that he was allegedly supposed to do some necrophiliac to her body. I'm not quite sure. But this is a lesson. This is something that reminds me so much of Kanika Jenkins. We yet to see what happened to Kanika. I mean, I hope the young woman, get justice, and people look at this, pay attention to your circle. Sometimes and it is messed up to say, sometimes when you're doing good in life, you have to change your circle and get with people like you. Because when people not like you, regardless if you know them 2 years, 2 months, or 20 years, some people just be hateful. They be hateful and they don't even know why they hateful. Because if they work hard, they can get just what you have. It just needs to be some hard work. And I hate that, that these parents, the dad say this is his only child and he done laid her to rest. RIP to her. My condolences to her family. I hope they do. They said they put out a warrant, and they said they got one of them. They everybody guessing it's Dejanay because of all the evidence that points to her that she allowed them to tape her dumb ass. Like, I'm not condoning what you do, but if you doing something, don't tape that shit, especially when you with a whole lot of people, because somebody gonna say something or show something. That's why Zero say one deep. One deep. If you by yourself, can't nobody tell on you. But they shouldn't have even been doing that girl like that. They didn't like her. They shouldn't have been fucking with her. They should let her go to Cabo by her damn self. I really, really hate that for that young lady. I really hate it. And I hope she do get justice, And I hate that the way I feel is it don't have nothing to do with what they did. I think it just have something to do with Mexico losing money right now due to this video being exposed. So, and I mean, and in my opinion too, to all my people of skin color, be careful when you go to Mexico, because they're gonna be looking. They're gonna probably think that everywhere we go, we destroy shit and fuck shit up. You understand? Just be really careful and mindful when you go into these foreign places. Already people was dying from alcohol, from being poisoned, alcohol, water, this and that. Some of them people don't really want us over there, but they'll take our money. So like I said, condolences to her family. I hate this. Y'all be mindful of y'all circle. That my friend. That my friend. Fuck that. That might not be your friend. They'll laugh at you and stab you in your back like they did the damn girl. Now I want to know what's the argument about. What the hell, Dejanay say? I'm sick of your shit. I'm sick of your mouth. Cause when she threw on that ground, she was like, "What's up?" Cause that mean to me, you been talking all that shit. Now get your ass up and come on here and fight. So what was the underlining thing that caused all of this? And for them to go lie to that baby's mama like that. I believe, this is my saying, whatever you put in the universe, it will come back good or bad, and you don't know when it's gonna hit you. So you're gonna get your karma. Because no matter what, somebody can always run their mouth and say shit. You don't have to be around that. You understand? It's not a crime to say how you feel. But it's a crime to do what you did to that girl. So that's all I have to say. My condolences to her family, her sister and everything. And I hope that she do get justice, even though it might be the wrong way. I just really think that Mexico is trying to cover their ass because everybody in trouble. The doctor, the police, because it should have been reported. Why they let them come back home? But that's all I had to say about that. I might talk about it again. I might not. I don't know. But you know me. I like to get a lot of more information. But you know what I say? Glad to see y'all. Happy holidays. You know what I say? Fuck them naysayers, because all they do is run their motherfucking mouth. Talk to you later. And I love you guys. Bye.